Hello Aries, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji and I'm here doing our April reading. So happy birthday for the month of April, obviously, 2017. I'm an Aries as well, so I always get excited for this reading and I can't believe it's been a year now since I've been doing these. So this month marks the year anniversary of when I started doing readings on YouTube for you all, based on the urging of a client and my angels and guides pushing me to do that. So this is kind of a celebratory month because it's been a year that I've been doing this. So super excited to start again with our Aries and for the month of April. I will say I'm going to start with the theme of the month, and then this month we're going to be focusing on health. And then I do also have some Feng Shui tips for you around clutter this month and ways to clear that out of your house using some Feng Shui tips. So that will be a really fun thing for you to listen to, and that will immediately follow this video. It'll come right up after this one is done. So I do have to say the theme of the month, I was not thrilled when I saw this card. It's Nine of Air. Air cards are all about the head and the intellect, and this Nine of Air is not my favorite card. I'm just going to put it out there. It's just not, right? Nine of Air is about, and honestly, I've been experiencing some of this. So Nine of Air is about when you have expectations or fears or things that are coming up and you get focused on the negative. You get focused on, what's the worst possible thing that could happen, and you start believing that then becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example of this and what I did to shift around this. So this is maybe going to be a little bit longer reading than some of the other ones will be, just because I want to share this with you. So I have been, many of you know that watch my videos or have been watching for a while, you may know, and particularly those that are in my membership, you may know that I'm moving. I'm being called and guided to move to Maui. And so that's a big move from Minnesota all the way to Maui, and it's a big shift, obviously, for me. I'm super excited about it. But this month, in the past month, things have really speeded up. Like, I literally just put my house on the market on March 18th. It sold within a couple days, and then things, the alignment shifted around that offer canceled, and I accepted a new offer, which was much better for me, just this past Sunday. So I love how Spirit just orchestrates things for us, and just us having that faith and that trust. So that's a piece of it. So now that my house is, like, I've got a closing date, I'm going to be moving, then of course we get the fears that start popping up around that. It's nothing to be, like, fear isn't anything to be afraid of. It's just information. And so what you need to do when that comes up for you, and in this instance, when you start expecting the worst, just feel that in your body. Like, where do you feel that? Give it some attention. It's just wanting attention, and it's wanting to give you information, okay? So that's what you need to do in the month of April around that. Okay, so let's see what else we've got. So some of you too may notice I've got sort of a different background. You'll see the actual paint color on my walls because I had a backdrop that when I was showing my house, I had to take all of that down, and I'm not putting it back up, right? I have to sell all this video equipment anyway, the lights and all of that. I'm not going to be hauling that to Hawaii. So I'm hoping when I'm in Hawaii to do our readings outside, right? Won't that be fun? It'll be fun for me, I know, and I think for you guys too, to have that, just that higher vibration that the Hawaiian Islands have. I'm just anxious to see what beautiful stuff comes through that, because I just have this sense and this knowing that my intuitive guidance that's going to come through is going to be just a heck of a lot stronger when I'm on the islands. So let's continue. We've got the Unity card, which is Archangel Sandalphon. And Archangel Sandalphon is one of my favorite angels. Of course, they all are my favorite angels, but he's one of my favorite angels. Sandalphon in this particular card is about finding your community, okay? So it's really about seeking out like-minded people and people that you connect with, okay? So being as this is sort of in the past area, I feel like that has been happening somewhat somewhat for you, but for me, when I moved to Maui, yes, I will be seeking out a new community, new friends. I don't know anyone there, essentially. I've connected with some people on Facebook and people through other people, but I essentially know no one, right? So it's about building that community and connecting with the people that are like you. It's also about finding that mentor, okay? We all need a mentor. So if you don't have a mentor, somebody that is able, a coach, somebody that is able to help you in your life, I really, really strongly encourage you to do that. I personally have a mentor who's been invaluable to me in this whole process of moving, right? And I coach and mentor a number of people. I don't take a ton of coaching clients, but I have, just because I want to give them, you know, a lot of my time and attention, and so if I take on too many, then I'm not able to do that. But I do have a couple openings now for that. So if you're feeling called and want to learn more about that, obviously feel free to connect with me. We've got the King of Earth coming in. The Earth cards are all about how you make your money, what you need to do to be here on Earth. And this King of Earth as a person, so it's a duality card, person on the one hand, experience or circumstance on the other. The Kings of Earth, Earth people tend to be very grounded, right? This King of Earth is very generous, very kind. Kings of Earth are able to take ideas and bring them into form, right? They're able to manifest things. So this King of Earth is something that I feel like is going to be prominent in your life in the month of April and help you with your success. So I feel like it's related to your career is what this feels like. This is a successful time. So April is going to be a very successful time. Yay! I'm happy about that too, right? And you're meant to accept the opportunities that you're being offered. So you're going to get a number of opportunities this month. You are meant to be accepting that because here's the deal, Aries. You've got the Midas touch this month. You really, really do. So honestly, everything you touch is going to turn to gold, right? Oh, I love that. That makes up for the Nine of Air. Let me just tell you that right now. I think it does anyway. All right, and then we've got the Three of Earth coming in, which I think is interesting, having this Three of Earth. So again, Earth cards are all about how you make your money. And this Three of Earth, I always feel like is a collaboration card, which ties in beautifully with Sandalphon's letting you know to get connected with your people, right? Connected with your spiritual community, connected with those that are like you or think like you. So this is about the power of creativity, but it's also about being recognized as a team player. And so being that team player, like collaborating with others, okay? That's going to be something that will be important for you this month. All right, let's see what's going to be coming up for you regarding your health. And lots of people ask, you know, how come you don't do romance every time? Or how come you don't do, you know, do all the different areas every time? I have a deep dive membership now that I dive deeper into the other areas for the membership. And so I've been called to just, you know, the last couple months I've done this where I've changed up the format. I do a little bit shorter reading, and then I give you some fabulous Feng Shui tips that help you give you practical things that you can do within your space to energetically lift up the energy, and also to support you. So the environment right now, people, is so important. I can't even tell you, like, it's just your environment and the things around you are very, very important. So you'll learn more about that in the Feng Shui piece of things. All right. So the angels want you to give them your cares and worries, okay? So anything that you're worried about, that Nine of Air, the things that you're expecting might go wrong, anything that you're concerned or worried about, give that to the angels. I love to picture a basket. And I just picture the angels holding a basket, and I just dump all my worries and cares in there and just let them take them away, okay? So once you feel your emotions, then give any remaining cares or worries or concerns or fears to the angels and let them transmute them. So we want them to change them into love and light, okay? It's not about obliterating them. It's not about getting rid of them. It's about changing them into love and light, because that's also part of you. You don't want to get rid of something that's part of you, a piece of you. It's there for a reason, to give you information, okay? All right, and then we've got the Divine Intervention card coming in, which I absolutely love. So related to health, and it can also, they're letting me know that this may relate to other areas of your life this month as well, where they're just divinely going to intervene and shift things for your highest good and your highest purpose. How beautiful is that? Like, who doesn't want some divine intervention? I know I do. In looking for housing in Hawaii, that's one thing I keep asking the angels for guidance around and for their assistance in helping me find the perfect place for me, the home that I'm meant to support energetically. So anything that you need assistance with, just ask, okay? That's really the big piece of it, is asking for help, right? And then Archangel Raphael in particular wants you to call upon him for help. So it feels to me like there's, what is that about? It just feels like something maybe related to some of you having some back issues, which again can be related to fears, especially if the fears or worries or anxieties are about money. That can lead to back, kind of low back pain, that type of thing. And so Archangel Raphael is just wanting you to call upon him to help you heal that, okay? And what I like to do with that too is just to, focus on that sensation in your body and give it some attention, right? Describe it. What color is it? What shape is it? What size is it? How heavy is it? Does it have a texture? All those different things. Giving it some attention then allows you to feel what's there and brings out the information for you. Okay, so that's what I've got for you, Aries, fellow Aries. Happy birthday for the month of April 2017. Stay tuned for the next video that will give you some awesome Feng Shui tips for clearing clutter. Much love for now. Hello, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing your Feng Shui tips for the month of April 2017. Today our topic is clutter, and there's a number of reasons that I was called to choose this as a topic for the month. As many of you know, it's springtime in a lot of areas of the world, and so that tends to get people decluttering. The other shift, we've got the spring coming in. We had a new moon at the end of March, as well as a portal opening that same time, which is calling us to let go of things that are no longer serving us so that we can move forward, so that we can do the things that we came here to do. So, Feng Shui, in Feng Shui, clutter is not our friend, okay? And we've talked about this a little bit. If you've watched my videos before, you know that this year is the year of the fire monkey, or I'm sorry, the fire rooster. We had the monkey last year. Fire rooster this year, and the rooster does not tolerate clutter. So that's another energy that we've got going on here as well. But in Feng Shui, clutter represents stuck energy. Okay, so if you have areas in your home, a couple of areas in your home that are very cluttered, I would encourage you to take a look at the Bagua and see what area is drawing the most clutter and how is that affecting your life, okay? Because it does affect your life. Everything is energy. So like this bell is energy, this book is energy. Everything in your space carries an energy to it, okay? That's one of the basic principles of Feng Shui, is that everything is energy. So things in your space are either lifting you up, right? Raising your vibration, helping you vibrate at a higher level, or they're dragging you down, right? They're draining you, okay? So clutter that's one of the things clutter can do, is have you feeling drained. Maybe you're feeling that you don't have as much energy as you'd like, or you're like, I can't clear this clutter because I don't even have the energy to do it, right? So today I'm going to give you a few tips around that. So first of all, though, I want to share with you some of the things that clutter can cause within your life. Things that I see when I'm doing Feng Shui consults with people and they have clutter in their spaces. So clutter can cause clouded vision, right? When you have a whole bunch of stuff on your desk, it's really hard to focus on what you need to be doing, right? So it clouds your vision, and it causes you having difficulty focusing. It can also relate to you feeling overwhelmed. So if there's a lot of stuff around, that gives you that feeling of being overwhelmed as well. It can cause relationship issues. It can cause weight gain, like you can be heavier. If you have a lot of clutter in your space, that may cause you to be heavier, right? It can cause fatigue, make you feel tired, make you feel depressed. There's health issues that can be related to clutter and having a lot of clutter. Lost opportunities, certainly. And then, of course, financial difficulties as well. So there's a lot of different things that clutter can cause in your life that are not very fun, right? So that's why I really want to give you this opportunity to do just some quick tips to share what you can do to shift the energy. So number one, I have this little bell, right? When you have a space that is cluttered and you cannot seem to get motivated to clear it, or perhaps it's maybe even your son's room or something like that, you can ring a bell over the space. What does the bell do? So bells help stir up energy. They can clear energy as well. So I use sound when I do my space clearings. I use smoke and sound, so I do use bells for that, not this particular bell, but but ringing a bell over the space helps kind of clear the energy. It also helps you make decisions, okay? So when back in my prior life, I used to buy gold and silver. And we used to do these parties, and every time that we would calculate how much the people were getting for their gold and silver, we would ring a bell. We would tell them the amount, and we would ring a bell. Not this kind of bell, but we did like an office bell, right? Ding, 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 ding. And it not only created excitement, of course, because then every time somebody heard the bell, they were like, "Oh, who's getting money, and how much are you getting?" But it also helped the person make a decision, right, about whether they wanted to accept that, whether they wanted to keep some things, what they wanted to do around that. So bells help with a lot of different things. So that would be my first tip, is ringing a bell over the clutter. The second thing that you can do, another option that you can do along with that, is to spend 9 minutes a day. So it sounds like it's not very much time, right? But everyone has 9 minutes. And you'd be surprised how much you can get done in 9 minutes. You just set a little timer on your phone, or set the timer on your stove or whatever for 9 minutes every day, and just pick a spot and clear. It could be a junk drawer. It could be an area on your counter, anything. Spend 9 days to clear that clutter. Another option is to remove 9 things every day, okay? So what's with the 9? People are always asking about why 9? So 9 is a lucky number. In Feng Shui, it's the last number before they repeat, right? But it's also about reaching new heights. So it's about, like, getting to that next level. And so that 9 has a good energy to it. And it is about completion. So when we are doing clutter clearing, we're wanting to be letting go of things that no longer serve us, right? And so that is a good way to do that. So 9 things every day. Find 9 things in your home every day that you no longer love, you no longer use, you no longer want, and get them out of the house, right? My advice always to my Feng Shui clients is, if you don't love it, like if it doesn't spark joy, and I'm going to explain where that spark joy comes from, but if you don't love it, if it doesn't spark joy, let it go, okay? There's someone else that needs that. There's someone else that it will bring joy to, and it's holding you back. It's like you're carrying all of this stuff with you, right? So the last thing that I want to share with you is this wonderful book, and obviously I'm not paid or anything to share this. I just have found that this book is amazing for helping myself, not only myself, but also my clients, clear the clutter out of their house once and for all. I'm just going to hold that up for you. So it's The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. Let's see if I can, there. Yeah, you can see both of us. It's The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. It's by Marie Kondo, Kondo. And she's got 2 versions. This is the first version that I would recommend. She has a second book out as well, and then you can see kind of her picture on the back there. But this book, I've just found that the way that she does this really syncs up well with Feng Shui, because it's about feeling the energy of the things in your space. So she literally has you pick up each item and feel it. Does this spark joy? If it sparks joy, you keep it. If it doesn't, you let it go. So it's really more about the things that you are keeping rather than what you are letting go. So that is what I have for you. I guess it's not a super quick tip, but I had several different things that I wanted to share with you. If you want more around the Marie Kondo system, I'm going to share kind of my tips around that and a little deeper dive in the deep dive reading. So you'll get that. And then the last thing is that it's my birthday, or it was my birthday on March 31st. So I've been called to offer a birthday special on my private readings. Not only private readings, but also a few other things that I do, my life navigation sessions, my space whispering, as well as my virtual Feng Shui consults. So I'm offering a discount that I've never offered before. Like, I've never given this big a discount. So if you've been wanting to work with me or try some private work with me, this would be a great opportunity to do that. I'm offering 31% off these services, and all you have to do is use the code birthday, and when you put in birthday, it will automatically take that 31% off, so you can get to experience me at a lower rate for the month of April. So all through the month of April till the end of April. For now, relax, have fun, and enjoy your month. Much love to you.